play some basketball. As we get into this tonight, I wanted to make mention of this. Probably going to get to Madden at the end of tonight's stream. Because out of nowhere, FIFA is this Friday, or FC 24. And then a week and a half after that, like 2 weeks from today, is NHL. Where the hell do the months go? Where'd the year go? I thought it was still 2022. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, last night, chat lost in the NBA final. Chat lost in the NBA final. I thought it was dead set in stone that you guys would finally have your first era's victory, with me being up 3-0 through the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You guys will still have a very good chance to win next year, but you lost to the Chicago Bulls. Klay Thompson proved to be the least clutch player I've ever seen in my life. Only Klay Thompson could offset the positivity brought by the GOAT, Ty Lawson. So it's setting up a pretty interesting offseason, I would say. Let's get down to it. Timberwolves are still contenders. My Cavaliers are on the up and up. You know how depressing that is to see the big three all retire in the same season? Garnett, Allen, and Paul Pierce all retired in the same season. Tracy McGrady's gone. Lamar Odom free to do all the drugs he wants. McGrady did retire as a Raptor. It's true. It's true. Damn. Russell. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Russell. Hall of Fame inductees. Jesus Christ. All three members of the Big Three and T-Mac go into the Hall of Fame. It's not often you'll see four people go into the Hall of Fame in the same year. But there you go. It has happened. Jersey retirements. Garnett by Minnesota, but not Boston. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen didn't get his number retired anyway. McGrady didn't get his number retired anywhere either. Fair enough. Paul Pierce having his number retired by the Boston Celtics, imagine. Historical changes. The Rising Stars game will now be USA versus World. Uniform and floor change for the Kings, and the Warriors a full change again for the Charlotte Bobcats. Who, just didn't find a look they ever wanted to stick with. The draft lottery. My Cavaliers at pick number 9 via Memphis. It's like the photo they used for the jersey retirement sections. Pierce getting his number retired there. But the Dallas Mavericks have the top odds here. It's amazing the Celtics were that bad. Howard, Pierce, Garnett on the same team. Rondo's still there. The 2014 NBA Draft Lottery, again, chat, does not have a pick. And I have slim odds of getting a top 5 pick. So we will see what happens and if anybody moves up. As unlikely as it is. The Golden State Warriors stay at number 12. Oh, Deshaun Watson, you're shit. God, he's so shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The Orlando Magic. No. All right, coming up to my pick here. It's pick number 10, and then I'm at number 9. We're holding the top 10, thankfully. I mean, it's possible to be. Well, no, it is possible to be technically good enough. The Phoenix Suns, who took purple out of their logo, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. All right, here we go. Will the Cavaliers get lucky with a 1.2% chance? No. So the 9th overall pick and the 19th as well after making the playoffs isn't too bad. The Dallas Mavericks retain the top pick. Chat will have the 27th overall pick, and that is it. As I will have the 9th and the 19th. Sweet. So we are off to the 2014 NBA drafts. Adam Silver taking up just under half of the image. Why is his picture so small? He's so tiny. What the fuck? Oh, it's amazing. All right. The Dallas Mavericks. I will call him Mini Silver. The first overall pick belongs to the Dallas Mavericks. They take Mr. Trust the Process himself. Mr. I have an MVP award I probably shouldn't have and haven't done shit with the 76ers. Joel Embiid. The Yoel. Mr. Embiid off to Dallas. The 76ers with the second overall pick take Dario Saric. Okay. Nolans at 3. Andrew Wiggins. Toronto at 4. He went 4th. He fucking went 4th, man. Oh, a 4th overall pick would have been nice. At 5, the Memphis Grizzlies take Andy Moore. Generated dude. Boston at 6. TJ Warren. New York at 7, Bogdan Bogdanovic. It was only Bogdan. At number 8, the Atlanta Hawks, Aaron Gordon. And my Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have to make the pick. We didn't get a single trade offer. Ooh, we got some choices. Zach LaVine, Marcus Smart, Julius Randle, Clint Acapella. Let's double check. What do I need here? Marcus Smart wouldn't be the worst, although granted he's a shooting guard, not a point guard. Got Reggie Bullock as a backup forward. I really can only take, I guess, yeah, so the generated quality seems to be high no matter what, even though we did put it on 0. Oh, this is a tough call. I mean, it's a shooting guard, a center, or a power forward at this stage. I'm taking the best available. I really don't need another shooting guard. I really don't need a backup power forward either. I guess I could go with the backup center. Oh, who the hell do I think is going to be the best from this particular draft is the question. And I do not have an answer. I mean, Jokic. IRL, Clint Capella has the second best win shares from this draft. Even ahead of Embiid, which is kind of surprising. He has played 2 more years, though. Embiid obviously was hurt. Randall or Capella. I don't know what the hell is going on with me taking a crap load of centers. Do love me some Marcus Smart, but I'm gonna go for the big man, Clint Capella. Welcome in. Welcome to Cleveland. I mean, come on, out of Switzerland. The Phoenix Suns at 10th overall, trade the pick? They do. For Jordan Farmar and a 2018 first rounder. Jesus. Charlotte Hornets, no longer the Babcats. The Charlotte Hornets take a dude named Mitch Leonard. The Magic at 11, Zach LaVine. At 12, Golden State takes another generated dude, Edmund Porter. Sacramento at 13, Julius Randle. Blazers at 14, Robert Fox, another generated dude. Nuggets at 15, Kem Birch. At 16, the Brooklyn Nets, Kyle Anderson. Utah at 17, Maxi Kleber. The Kleber. At 18, San Antonio. Take Gary Harris. Oh, baby, there's no way. At 19, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still going to land Marcus Smart. I'll take that. Marcus Smart and Clint Capella in the same draft. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. That is 100% where we're going. How about a Doug McDermott? You know, personally, I was thinking about Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, his name is Dinwiddie. How about Norm Yee? Or the better Greek freak. The superior freak. Marcus Smart, welcome to Cleveland. With that, we'll go ahead and sim up to your next pick here. Your first pick. No trade offer for you guys. The two best players based on grade, Jordan Clarkson and a dude named Johnny Higgins. I mean, Dinwiddie's there. Taking a look at what you guys need. I mean, you guys are throwing out a bunch of different options. How the draft's working this month. They do end up becoming that good. Yeah. Embiid went second. Jokic went fourth, shockingly. Again, you guys have the greatest backup point guard of all time in Ty Lawson. But if you wanted to trade Ty Lawson, busts do stay as busts, yeah. If you wanted to trade Ty Lawson, then taking a backup point guard wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Klay Thompson's deal is up, but there is a team option. You definitely need a forward. Now, you've had Klay Thompson playing there. You definitely need a forward. Above all else, you need someone who naturally plays that position. And the options aren't insane, to be honest, so you might just want to go best available. Yeah, the options aren't amazing. I don't know, man. You guys are in a weird spot. You're in a weird spot, I should say. You could look for a forward in free agency and just take one of these two here, given that they're the highest rated. So draft seem kind of OP. Like, you know who's going to be good. Yeah, but I mean, that's the point. The AI knows too, so. What do you guys think? What do you think? Can you go to the right to potential pick? No. The hell does that even mean? Sir, what are you talking about? If you're talking about looking at potential, no, because there's no fucking point, because you barely have anybody scouted except for Alan Booker. I mean, there's the projections, but oh, goodness. I'm seeing a lot of Johnny Higgins. I mean, the projection, it's just... I mean, Crash, there's not too much to it, to be honest. It mostly lines up with their rankings anyway. I'm seeing a lot of Higgins. Anybody going to disagree with Johnny Higgins? At this point, it almost doesn't matter. All right, Higgins it is. You guys are in a weird spot where there's no notable names left at the end of the round. Welcome in, Johnny Higgins. You guys are back on the clock. It would be the smartest to trade away these seconds for future seconds. Right there, the Chicago deal. Makes the most sense in the world. You already know there's not too many people left. 1 second for 2 seconds down the road. Whether or not it's Chicago or Miami, Utah. One of those deals makes the most sense. Alan Booker. Only a C potential. But yeah, one of those two trades. Toronto. I mean, granted, they just got Jokic, so they're not going to be that bad. OKC, if you wanted to capitalize on them being bad. The Wizards. Granted, the Wizards for this year. But yeah, best thing you could do is just punt it down the road for future second rounders. We'll just take the Miami one to save it. Again, there's nobody left in this draft. Unless it's best guess, you might as well just not worry about the cap hit at this stage. And of course, I'm going to have to pick somebody. Not that I want to. Fuck. Norm Yee. Come on down, Norm. Yeah. Everybody welcome Norm Yee. The legend. So again, Jokic fell to 4th. The 3 other teams absolutely choked. They absolutely choked. That is the top 10 of this particular draft. Let's take a look. Start off with the Timberwolves. Your only pick of Johnny Higgins. Oof. Well, C- at 18 and a 71. Honestly, I mean, you could keep him because he's not going to be a bad depth player. He makes a little bit of money, but not that much. I mean, it's just over $1 million a year. You might as well sign him for depth. And who knows? You play him in the G League, he might develop. You could hold off on signing him, but it's not going to save that much money. Talk about it amongst yourselves. Clint Capella. Let's fucking go, Clint. Beautiful. A- potential, 20 years old, 75 overall. Marcus Smart. Only a C+, but he's a 75. That's not too bad. And Norm Yee is pretty bad. Sorry, Norm. It's pretty bad. All right. Well, from what I can tell, I mean, Higgins, keep, don't. I'll throw it to a vote for you. You can afford him, yes. You'll be in overage, but you can't afford him. But, again, that's someone you probably put in the G League, see if he can develop, you know? I mean, he's better than Norm Yee. The greatest player from China. Even better than Yao Ming. Norm Yee. Norm Yee. All right. Well, it's a split vote, but it looks like Keep's going to win. It's not that big of a decision. We're not going to wait the whole time. Johnny Higgins stays. There's a luxury cap in the NBA. Catch it. All right, so for you guys, you have your 2 options on Klay Thompson and Hal Lyles, which you're going to want to pick up. You don't want to lose either of these guys for free. Trade them? Maybe. You don't want to lose either one of them for free. For me, Kawhi, Andre Drummond. I'm going to pick up the options on Linwood Vaughn and Reggie Bullock as well. I don't want to lose either of them for free either. So yeah, that's just pretty straightforward. Al Horford's hitting the open market. Tim Duncan opts out in San Antonio. You guys might have ended the era of Tim Duncan. And in terms of qualifying offers for you guys, Colin Brewer. I know he's a B-, but he's a sub 70 at 23. He's not worth it for you guys. Strickland's not really worth it either for that much money. Nor is Eric Jameson, so you can just let all those guys go. Justin Holiday. Oof. I mean, I tried to trade him all season. He's not worth $3 million. Given that I have Smart now and CJ McCollum on the team. Sometimes you just can't get everything that you want. So I'm going to let him go. Eldon McCaw. Keep Eldon McCaw. Bojan Kramer. You're pretty bad. And Devin Nixon. You're also pretty bad. I can qualify Eldon McCaw, I guess, as a... I'll save the money. I'll save it. All right, so in free agency, Kobe Bryant is a free agent. You guys can afford a $5 million contract. So we would be talking about you could maybe push for a Mecca Okafor. Nene. You'll be, at best, it's an 83 overall player. You're talking low 80s at best for that type of player. In terms of the forwards that are available, you're talking Danny Granger, Wilson Chandler, Landry Fields, James Johnson, Karan Butler as a veteran, Michael Petrus as a veteran is dirt cheap. Yeah, so you got a couple of options, but as you know, based on the draft, forward in terms of a natural forward is what you need the most. I'm seeing a lot of shouts for Danny Granger, and you could have him at a max offer. So you go for Granger, no problem. And you could also, you'd have to offer Wilson Chandler a little bit more. So you can't get a max offer on Wilson Chandler, but you can get a max offer on Danny Granger. So I will leave it up to you guys, knowing that you are only allowed one signing, one attempted signing. If you miss, you miss. Those are our rules. See what you guys think. For myself, I can sign anybody. Kobe's 35 years old. Fucking Dirk is out there too. Again, like Cousins and Wall. Al Horford. I gotta think about this. Look at my roster. Got Campazzo. Got the group of guards. Kawhi. I need another star playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Matthew, we're in the 2010s. The new LeBron era. Chat's going to go with the offer to one Danny Granger. Might as well give him the extra year and then trade him if you need to. The chat's going with Danny Granger. In fairness, yeah, he's 31. I'm going to bring him up to 35. There is the deal for Mr. Granger. For myself, just to take a look at point guard, John Wall's an RFA. Kyle Lowry is obviously good, but he's not so good that my team will take the step up that they need to. There's Kobe, and then it drops down to J.R. Smith. Paul George is an RFA. Gordon Hayward is an RFA. Has been qualified. On the Utah Jazz, they probably match the deal. Could go for Luol Deng. As a veteran, he's got a big option in from the Bulls. There's Dirk. Do love me some Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, Tim Duncan, Al Horford. Horford's got a 3-year deal from the Celtics. Duncan's got a 1-year deal from San Antonio. He's going to age super well, yeah. And then there's Pau Gasol at center, who has no offers right now. What's the smartest move I can make? I got a feeling it's Pau Gasol. He has no other offers in for him. Horford, I have to compete with the Celtics. Duncan, I have to compete with the Spurs. Nowitzki, the Warriors. Oof. Another center. I'm not against getting another center and then moving somebody, you know? Like, say I had a young point guard, but then I could get Chris Paul. You get Chris Paul, and then you don't got to worry about the point guard anymore because you got better. You see. Could go for Dirk. It's a 100% offer for Al Horford. But I could be the only guy on 100% for Dirk. It's Dirk or Gasol from what I'm seeing. I don't want to bank on Luol Deng. I don't know if he's going to decline as fast as he should. And then Kobe. Kobe. It would be a 100-point offer. He only has a 99 from the Lakers right now. There's that little bit of doubt in the mind of Kobe Bryant. If it were to be Kobe, I could get it to a 100-point offer, no problem. Dirk, I'd have a little bit more time. It looks like I could get it to a 100-point option. I have to offer him a shitload of money in term, and he could fall off the face of the earth. And then there was Pau Gasol. Gasol, Nowitzki, or shoot our shot to have Kobe Bryant play with Kawhi Leonard and try to win. I mean, in fairness, Gasol is the youngest, but he's 34. And that'd make it so that Drummond's tradable, have Pau Gasol. Yeah, Crash, you were close. But then Clint Capella can work up to eventually replace Pau Gasol, use Drummond to improve elsewhere. But Drummond as a starting center, get Dirk to replace J.J. Hickson, which would be huge because Hickson's not that great. And Oladipo's the reigning rookie of the year, but obviously he's not Kobe. Obviously he's the lowest rated of the bunch, but I'd call J.J. Hickson the weakest aspect of the team. I'm leaning towards Dirk, I think. Was my favorite player of the bunch. Old Dirk. The one I'm most likely to get, though, is Pau Gasol. That's the problem. I gotta go for the sure thing. I'm going for Pau Gasol. Gotta go for the sure thing. Give him a player option. Actually, he's already at 100%, so. Pau Gasol, are you on your way to Cleveland? Let's find out. Timberwolves will land Danny Granger. So your free agent attempt of Danny Granger is going to go through. Let's see, Eric James can go. You had a hold on Roger Mason as a veteran. You do still have a hold on Dante Cunningham, which is okay. You can let go of Tony Allen, given that he's down to a 66 after that brutal injury. That looks good for you guys. Pau Gasol. Gonna be heading to Cleveland. I'll hold on to Keon Dooling. I want a championship with him. Cap hold on Holiday. 1-year deal. All right, Holiday's gonna go. So we both landed. What happened to Tony? He fucking tore his Achilles. So we each land our top target in free agency this year. Let everybody go. Might as well just renounce the rights on Cunningham at this stage because he's not an RFA. Unless you wanted to re-sign him, but it'd be a little bit expensive anyway. Yeah, you guys land Danny Granger. I brought in Pau Gasol as we get to outright free agency. We'll see where all the top players land. But a rare year where we both end up signing exactly what we want. Kobe Bryant goes to Dallas. Kobe takes Texas. Dirk on his way to Washington. Horford does go to the Celtics. Duncan back to the Spurs. Wow. Lil Deng stays in Chicago. The Bucks with a couple of signings. Kyle Lowry with the Rockets. Greg Oden goes to Miami, ready to cash out. Jeremy Lin to Atlanta. What a weird process there, huh? In terms of player progression, Kawhi up to a 92. Gasol's at an 89, has the flu at the moment. Drummond up to an 85. Oh, shit. Drummond got better faster than I thought. Which is okay. I mean, it leaves me a dual threat there, and obviously I can move on from someone. Hickson went up by 1, Campazzo up by 2. Oladipo apparently didn't get better. Covington, McCollum, Bullock. I got a lot of guys who are getting better. For you guys, Klay Thompson was the big step forward, but obviously he's put you guys in a bit of a rough spot. Where he was the least clutch player of all time last night in the finals. Gasol Drummond is a pretty nice setup. I don't hate it. I mean, trust me, I wish I could have landed Kobe Bryant, but I couldn't guarantee it. He didn't end up going to the Lakers, though, so I might have had a shot. The 2015 draft class is next. As we take a look at what we have going on, the Cavaliers have their own first, as well as Memphis's, while Chat only has their original 2 picks. So pretty straightforward, but this upcoming draft, Pingus Tingus, Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker. Again, not a bad draft. Not a bad draft. With the best player being Willie Cauley-Stein. Never mind, Harry Wood is the best player. Harry Wood is the best player. Let's be honest.